First of all, please have a look of KGB 0151, our stock performance. As you can see this chart, since our first participation in the iCapital Investor Day, the share price was 150. So at that moment, many of you may think that was it too high, too low? Right time to invest, right time to go, to sell or to buy. Well, 1 year later, in our second participation in the iCapital Investor Day, the share price rose up to $3 or double of 1 year before. So was it a good time to buy? Right? And as today, we can see the share price is RM539. So it's a significant increase compared with 1 year before, which is about 80% rise. Okay, what are we doing? We operate in two dynamic and fast-growing segments. First is the integrated engineering services, and the second is the industrial gas. Under the integrated engineering services, we have advanced engineering, process engineering, general contracting. And as for industrial gas, we are the manufacturer of CO2, the liquid CO2, on-site generator, gas generator that we generate from the air and produce N2 and O2. And we also in the trading of various gases such as bulk gas, special gas, electronic, hazardous, corrosive, and flammable gases. I'm going to more details about the integrated engineering services of three main pillars of our engineering work. The first one is advanced engineering. Okay, under this advanced engineering, we are providing solution mainly to the wafer fab, semiconductor industry, some of the fabrication plant on our gas and chemical distribution system. And this system will be used for wafer fab wafer manufacturing. So after the manufacturing, you know, it's like a human. We eat, we take good food, we drink good water, and we need to discharge. So similarly for wafer fab, after using the ingredients of gas and chemical, there will be a discharge of gases to the atmosphere. And before we discharge the air to the atmosphere, we have another entity which is to scrub, to purify all the gases so that they are safe to be discharged to the atmosphere. And our our customers are mainly from semiconductor, advanced packaging, such as TI, electronic manufacturers also. So next is general contracting. This general contracting is talking about some civil work and mechanical engineering services to construct clean room that are required to manufacture on those wafer and electronics products, and also some of the R&D centers. So our customers are some of the semiconductor manufacturing plants and industrial plants also. Okay, process engineering is another third pillar under our engineering work, which we supply mechanical and electrical system to mainly for the process work, some skid work. And our customers are mainly oil and gas facilities, data center, and some of the petrochemical plants. For the advanced engineering, I'm going to talk to you more about our customer. Our customers are diversified blue chips customer, and they are mainly from semiconductor, electronics, and also industrial sectors, where we will not just focus on one sector like semiconductor alone, because we believe that we shouldn't put all the eggs into one basket. And for the customer, they are, especially for these semicon customer, they are the independent device manufacturers, wafer fabrication, foundries, and also some of the main contractors. For instance, The wafer fabrication foundries are like Global Foundry, VSMC, a subsidiary of TSMC. The device manufacturers, the memory, especially for Micron. As what you can see, recently we have just secured a big contract of RM 108 million in Singapore. There's mainly for Micron, where they are manufacturing the state-of-the-art memory chips, mainly for GPU, which is a graphic processing unit and highly demanded by AI technology, where NVIDIA is using it. Okay, under the advanced engineering segment, we focus a lot on this because it is our cash cow. It is generating a lot of profit for us. And one of the good reason is because of the recurring income. Where normally after the installation of our gas and chemical system, as a base build, it lays the backbone of the main supply system. We will continue to do hookup system, which is to connect the gas and chemical and exhaust all the way to the wafer manufacturing tools. And this process of hookup would take about 3 to 5 years. So it would guarantee us some recurring income, and it's a good income with a very good unit rate. And after 3 to 5 years, you may wonder, what will happen? Would they stop? Actually, no. Normally for the wafer manufacturing, after 4 years, before they reach the maximum capacity, there will be a new fab that they will always plan. And even though there is no new fab, as recently iPhone just launched iPhone 17, Huawei 3 folds, probably the next product is 4 folds. There will be many new products coming in, and therefore there will be additional and alteration, change of recipe. The tools will be changed, and therefore we still have plenty of opportunity, and to ensure that we have a recurring income. Okay, repeated customer. As for this advanced engineering, we have many repeated customers. For instance, Infineon Kulim is one of our customer that we serve for the past 10, 20 years. Recently, they have a plant expansion in Dresden, Germany. They also invited us, and we went there and secured a project of euro 30 to 50 million worth of project, which is as of August 2025. And as to date, we understand that the project will definitely go beyond euro 50 million. Okay, leveraging on this semiconductor growth cycle, we have good orders. New orders secure in 2024 was 1.1 billion. But for us, in 2025, as per 30th June 2025, our new order secured has already exceeded 1 billion. So many more to come. We cannot disclose the figure yet. So please follow us closely on our announcement. And order book, we have a very strong order on hand. As of 30th June 2025, our order book is RM 1.3 billion. And based on our geographical distribution, the order book in Malaysia, 481 million, 36%, followed by Singapore, 32%, China, 30%, Taiwan and Philippines, 1% each. In terms of business segment, as you can see very clearly, the advanced engineering is 882 million, or 66% of the order book that we have. General contracting, 18%, process engineering, 15%, and the trading, well, it's a very minimum 1%. Our tender book. This is our record high tender book to fuel our growth ahead. So as a total, 30th June 2025, our total tender book was 5.4 billion RM. And out of this, Singapore, 14%, Malaysia, 7%, Taiwan, 2%, China and Hong Kong, 12%, India, above 1 billion or 20%, and Europe, the highest, is 2.44 billion or 45% of our tender book. So we can see that this is a very good opportunity for us due to our high tender, and we are going very aggressively to secure the tender based on this tender book. Okay, having talked about our integrated engineering services, now let's come to our another segment, which is industrial gas. And this industrial gas is up and coming. It's contributing to 15 to 20% of our overall profit. So what are we doing? We are the biggest manufacturer of CO2 in Malaysia. A liquid CO2, our total capacity is 120,000 tons per year. And out of this production, 74% was meant for export to Singapore, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, Indonesia, and also Philippines. Another activities, a key activities for us is on-site gas supply. We fabricate, we install the gas separation unit, and we use the air from the atmosphere, split it into N2, O2, and supply to the customer. Well, another type is trading of industrial gases. Other than this oxygen, nitrogen, and argon, we also trade those special gas, toxic gases, corrosive, and also flammable. These gases are mainly for use in industrial and also semiconductor industry. So right now, Kelington is a multinational corporation serving countries across the world. With our geographical presence, as you can see in orange color, under the engineering operation, whenever the semiconductor customers are, like our foothold in Malaysia, Singapore, China, Taiwan, we have our entity. And recently, we have just set up our entity in Japan, in Germany, and India. So for the industrial gas market, as I mentioned just now, can see in the green, we supplied our gases to Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, Philippines, and Fiji. Okay, what is our future outlook? Our future outlook, especially for advanced engineering, this is our most profitable engineering sector. We can see that for a World Fab Forecast report, which is from 2024 to 26, there's an increase in fab equipment investment. The global spending will be increased by 6% and 8% in 2025 and 2026. As for the foundry investment, from US 61 billion to US dollar 64 billion. Memory investment is also increased from 37 to 45 billion. This fab equipment is very, very important in semiconductor because they are the backbone, now the tools that semiconductor to be produced. So foundry capacity, memories wise, is also increased from by 1.5 and 2% in 2025 and 2026 respectively. For foundry, which is more, even more, at 11 and 9% in 2025 and 2026. So overall, there are many new projects coming up for the next 5 years. Based on the report, there will be 41 new fabs will be constructed within these 5 years. And there are plenty of opportunity, especially related to KGB, where there are about 332 billion semiconductor fab opportunity for us. Actually, I summarize all these figures because it's in individual from 2023, 2024 to 2026. So there are many customer investing their wafer fab. I summarize it into a geographical outlook. Based on the global semiconductor market, in fact, in 2026, the total investment will be 760.7 billion. This is from the report of World Semiconductor Trade Statistics. And our opportunity will be more than 320 billion, being Japan, 62.1 billion. In fact, last week I was just invited by Micron, Hiroshima, to visit and discuss with Micron in Hiroshima. They will have new memory chips. Those they call it high bandwidth memory chips, mainly for AI, and they are investing more than 11 billion over there. And Rapidas producing 2 nanometers foundry in Hokkaido, plus another one which is TSMC's subsidiary, JSM. There will be a phase 2 to be in Japan also. Singapore, 17 billions, with Micron having their latest Fab B, Fab 10B, and existingly VSMC, another subsidiary of TSMC. India, well, our management, Mr. Raymond, he just went there last week to visit the India Tata management, so that there will be many opportunity also coming up in India, especially from Tata, Semicon, from Micron, on the memory chips. Germany, 15.3 billion. Yeah, investment mainly from ESMC, another subsidiary of TSMC. Also Dresden, Infineon, plus a global foundry. Well, in fact, France, supported by STMicroelectronics, 7.9 billion. Italy is also by semiconductor, this STMicro, with a facility in Malta and Catania, 5 billion. Spain, some R&D facility, 0.7 billion. And United States, 200 billion. These are mainly from Micron, 100 billion in New York State, and another 100 billion by TSMC with building up 4 fabs in Arizona. And by end of the year, I'll be traveling to Arizona to meet up with TSMC also. So we have plenty of opportunity for this advanced engineering based on this outlook in 2026. Industrial gas, we have also a very good future outlook, especially on the new business in sustainable engineering. On this sustainable engineering, our main thing is to reduce the carbon footprint. And as you can see, we have collaboration with Mass Steel, Utah, Petronas, in order to come up with a solution to reduce the carbon footprint by using carbon capture, utilization, and storage. So which means that we would aim to reduce, based on the NETR, National Energy Transition Roadmap, to net zero by 2050. Another way to reduce carbon footprint is to use green energy, which is green hydrogen. We are also in collaboration with Worldwide, this company, Worldwide Holdings, and also SKS buses to produce hydrogen from the hydropower plant, where we will generate our hydrogen from our electrolyzer plant and supply the H2 for the hydrogen bus. One more is bio-CNG, bio-compressed natural gas. Actually, natural gas is always produced from under the ground, 300-400 meters below the sea level. However, now, based on this Chita Global collaboration with CAPEL, they will advance into this bio-CNG project and produce the CNG, bio-CNG from the waste. It's made from the organic waste like palm oil effluent and agricultural residue. From there, our job will be to purify it further, to desulfurize it, and then compress it into natural gas. And from the natural gas, we will supply by tube trailer or decant into Petronas gas pipeline and supply to the user. this will be our another interesting slide. Our financial analysis on revenue. We are first half of 2025, we have already achieved more than $500,000. And comparing with the profit, the net profit after tax, 2025 compared with 2024 on the first half, there's an increase of 15.6%, which means from 51.5 million increased to 59.5 million. The net profit margin has also been increased from 7.8% to 10.8%. And in fact, we have a very strong cash flow. Presently, up to 30th June 2025, our net cash flow on hand was 522.4 million. This is mainly from many of the investors convert their warrant into the mother share. And we still have another 6 months to go. Wow, actually our cash in hand will be even much more. So this will be very interesting to all the investors. The total dividend declared as of today actually is up to 30th June 2025. Our dividend declared was 37.3%, 37.3 million, or 62.7% based on the net profit that generated in the first half of 2025, 59.5 million. So this is a very good dividend payout to the investor. And well, please stay tuned because our board meeting for Q3 will be by end of this month. So you will know more after the board meeting and more dividend will be declared perhaps. Where do you think we are heading to? Back to this chart again. So, do you think we will grow better? And do you think we will grow higher and up further? We are confident that we will definitely do. Thank you.
Dividend payout has been high, which is great, but curious on the plan moving forward in terms of capital allocation. Since the company can invest at high ROI, is the company not finding any opportunity to invest currently? Yes, we do. We are still looking for opportunity to invest whenever we can. But of course, that has to meet our investment criteria. We are not going simply for those low IRR type of investment. So if we couldn't find good opportunity to invest, we will return the cash to shareholder. Okay, so stay tuned for the dividend announcement. Next question. Very good to see KGB continue to win jobs. What's the core competitive advantage versus competitors? Who are the competitors? What do you invest to cater for emerging of future technology?
Well, our main advantages is we are dynamic players. We can see opportunity very fast and we move very fast. And of course, we have a very good team of people that can move around in the various countries.
All right, next question. How long has your company been involved in wafer fab fabrication? Who were the fabs? We have been involved in wafer fab fabrication since day one. Yeah, we started the company in 2000, year 2000. And the first project that we did is Silterra, which is a wafer fab. All right, so we have been doing wafer fab for the last 25 years. And yeah, who are the fabs? There are many. Yeah, just now Seng Chuan mentioned a few: Infineon, Micron. We have done Intel. We have done Soitec, Global Foundry. Well, you name it. I mean, those big fabs in the world, I would say they are all our customers. Yeah. Can you share with us your percentage revenue exposure to the semiconductors and sustainability related business? Semiconductor, just now Seng Chuan has mentioned, advanced engineering is about 66% now, our outstanding order book. So that is our current exposure. Yeah. Sustainability related business, just a new business. We have not started generating revenue yet. So no, maybe next year you come back again, I will tell you a percentage. Yeah. What has been driving the improvement in net margin for the past year? It is due to pricing power or higher complex job. Okay, I would say that is because the market is so good, we can be very choosy. Or okay, sorry, a nicer word is selective. Yeah, we can be more selective in terms of picking up jobs So of course, we will pick the better margin job. So with better margin job, we will improve our profit margin accordingly. Yeah. But if you look at the trade war, I mean, the trade war between China and US is bad enough. Yeah. But we are the beneficiary of the trade war. We actually get more profit, more business opportunity from the trade war. Just now, I think the panel, if you attended the panel, they also said that Malaysia is actually one of the beneficiary country from this trade war between US and China. And Kelington, honestly, is one of the beneficiaries of this also. I always guide that we will use around 20 to 30% of success rate. If you want to work out something, 20 to 30%. But again, I need to qualify that these numbers can vary from country to country. But average, you can use 20 to 30%. Good to see many positive sharing on potential of KGB, but what are the risks that KGB is managing now? Key risks, I would say, we don't foresee any major key risks at the moment. We are too busy to win jobs and to execute jobs. Yeah. But you really want me to point out one key risk, I want to watch out the relationship between China and Taiwan. Because if really the relationship turns sour between China and Taiwan, it may affect the supply chain. And then it may affect our business and it may affect the entire world. So I think that is something that we are watching. Apart from that, I don't think the geopolitical tension between US and China will come to an extent that it will come to a war. I don't think so. So yeah. And of course, there are a lot of operational risks that which we have to manage as part and parcel of our day-to-day business, such as human resources, execution of projects. But trust us, this is our expertise. We will do it well.